What's going on, everybody? It's Natasha Watkins, your favorite realtor. And Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas, and all of that jazz. Whatever you celebrate out there, you know, I hope you had amazing Christmas, Kwanzaa, whatever the case is, It's Friday again, and we've been gone for a while. We've been celebrating a little bit of these holidays, having a good time with the family, spend some time with my sister. We welcomed a brand new addition to our household, a baby boy from my sister. So everybody's excited. I got a new nephew and everything like that. So, it's been a great, great, great start to the year. So we want to go over a little bit what we always do on these Fridays. We want to go over this market report and let you know what's going on in these Queens, Nassau streets. Let you know, give you the breakdown. So let's get right into it. So we have the Queens, Nassau, and we have the Queens, Nassau, and Suffolk market weekly market report. Let's break it down. Let's get right into it. So right now we're looking at the Queens market. In Queens currently, new listings last year versus this year, we're actually down 40% in terms of new listings this year versus last year. So that's a little bit challenging. We had 33 new listings in Queens last year versus 22. So we're down 10 homes, which is not too bad, but it's not the greatest look either. So, but, things will pick up. We're coming out of January. It's a slow period. We know that a lot of people are going to be interested in putting their homes on the market for the spring market once we get into March, April. That's when we start to see that pickup in new listings and people actually hitting these streets. Sold homes. We had 40 homes this year we had 40 homes last year versus this year, which we actually saw an increase, a 7% increase in home purchases over the last week, December 25th to the 31st. So even though it was the Christmas holidays, we still saw people are out there transacting, and I think this is something that I always say whenever we look at these numbers, we want to keep in mind that there is a little bit of a delay. So the homes that sold um the 25th to the 31st, they actually were under contract about 3 months ago. So it takes about 60 to 90 days for a home to actually close. That's from you getting an accepted offer to if you're doing financing, that whole process of underwriting and everything like that, that takes about 60 to 90 days. So the homes that went on sale that closed December 25th to the 31st, they were under contract about 60 to 90 days ago. Days on market, we're actually seeing a huge decrease in days on market. So last year, around the same time, the 25th through the 31st, they were actually 89 days on market. So the average home stayed on market around 90 days. This year, same period, average time on market, it's about 55 days. So homes are flying off the shelf. We're almost half where we were last year in terms of days on market in Queens. Okay. That was the single family. So let's get into the multifamilies right now. As we know that, there's a lot less multifamilies out there than there are single family. Most people tend to invest in a single family home. So December 25th to the 31st of last year, we had 19 new listings, and we're right on key right this year as well. 19 listings. Look at that, a flat. So 19 homes came on the market December 25th to the 31st last year. 19 homes came on the market this year as well. So we're a little flat in terms of what the inventory looks like. So it wasn't the move. Sold, we had 34 homes sold in that period. And remember, lagging indicators, these are a couple of months out. We had 34 homes sold last year at the same time, 25th to the 31st. This year, we're about 22 homes sold. So we're down 43% in terms of last year versus this year. Days on market. So days on market in terms of multifamily homes, it's not too far off. We're only down 8%. So we had 82 we had 82 days on the market last year versus this year we had 76 days on the market. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, like I always say, this is the one that I'm always interested in, the Nassau County. Nassau County new listings, we had 56 new listings last year. This year we had 59. So relatively flat. We're up 5% in terms of new homes hitting the market same time last year versus this year, December 25th to the 31st. Sold, we're actually down a bit, 8%. So this time last year, people closed on their homes, 8% less people closed on their homes, which is it's pretty flat, you know. It means that we're still transacting. And remember 2022 around this time we're coming out of that period where the interest rates are coming going up a little bit, you know, so we're seeing that, and we're seeing that we're relatively still in that same range in terms of homes actually people actually getting the keys to their homes. Days on market. Again, we're seeing that same trend in terms of days on market. We're seeing less days on market. We're seeing 64 last year versus this year it's 53 days on market. So homes are still moving, people are still transacting, and we know those interest rates came down a little bit as well. Wasn't able to check them today, so I can't give you an accurate number on where they currently are. But as the trends were over the last 2 weeks, the interest rates were down. So I'll have that update for you on Monday in terms of where these interest rates are now. And I think that's very important to a lot of people. But what I like to say, and I want people to keep in mind, don't worry so much about the interest rates. Worry more so about your affordability, because as we see in the as we've seen over the last two slides, there's been a little bit of a decline in terms of homes available for sale. It wasn't much, still flat, but remember we are also coming out of one of the lowest periods in terms of houses availability over the last 2 to 3 years. We've been seeing a decrease of homes on the market, so I want you guys to keep that in mind as well. Okay. I think we did the days on the market as well in terms of Nassau. This year versus last year, we're actually down 19%, 64 versus 53. So Suffolk County, where all my remote workers, I think you guys should keep an eye on this area. Like I said, for my New Yorkers, we get a little bit more bang for our buck out in Suffolk County. And we've seen 71 homes versus 80. So we're seeing a 12% increase in terms of actual homes hitting the market this year. It's not much, but it's still more homes that's on the market. At least we're not seeing a huge fall off either way. So, the housing market is staying pretty steady. Sold. So we're actually down 31% in sales in Suffolk County. We had 174 houses closed the same time this year as last year in Suffolk County versus 127. We're down 31. I want to say that was the biggest one of all these slides today. It was down to 31 days on market. So this is where this correlates in terms of days on market and in terms of houses inventory. I want you to take a quick look that I think, if I'm not mistaken, all of the slides, we saw a decrease in terms of days on market. We did see a decrease in terms of days on market in all those slides. So this is no difference. We've seen 35 percent decrease in days on market in also in Suffolk County. So houses are not staying on the market at all. 35% decrease in that in that uh in that vicinity in terms of days on market. So it's a little bit challenging in terms of finding the right home out there, but we want to stay diligent. We know that these interest rates are coming down a little bit, and we're seeing a decrease in in terms of the overall monthly cost of the homes. But we know that the inventories is still low. So although we're seeing a decrease in days on the market, well, let's say with those decrease in days on the market, we're probably going to still see an increase in terms of home prices because we're just not getting as much inventory as we need. You know, and like we always like to say that, there's not going to be any more new land. So take the opportunity right now to be diligent. And I want to say this is kind of probably one of the better times to be out on the market. I like I like taking clients out during the winter period because it gives you a little bit of I don't want to say a little bit of an advantage, but it gives you that opportunity to be competitive. You know, we know that there's not as many homes on the market as they are during the summer, springtime, but also what this gives you the opportunity is there's not as many people out. I think there's still a lot of great properties out there that, especially in Nassau County, Queens, and Suffolk, that you can snag up and have a fighting chance in terms of getting your offer accepted. And I think that's one of the important things of having the right realtor as well is that they know the little tips and tricks and they have those relationships with other realtors that they know that if I work with XYZ, we're going to have a smooth transaction, you know, and that's what most clients want in terms of sellers as well. They want to they want to know that the person that they are on the other end, it's not always necessarily the amount that they're going to get. Sometimes they want to know that they've had that smooth transaction as well. So this is Atasha Watkins, your favorite realtor. We will see you on Monday. We'll have Mr. Taib in the building again, and we're gonna hit you with those with what's going on in these real estate streets and keep you guys informed so you make the best decision. This is Atasha Watkins, your favorite realtor. I'm out of here. Peace.